Hey folks, welcome back to the channel, where today we will discuss the best handheld gimbal stabilizers on the market. Without further ado, let's get started. Oh, and by the way, links to all the featured products are given in the description below. Up first is our pick for best overall, and that goes to the DJI OM4. Created to improve on the already formidable Osmo Mobile 3, the DJI OM4 smartphone gimbal packs in a more powerful motor and more torque than its ancestor, with an even more small frame that's more comfortable to balance and fold down. Recognition to its magnetic smartphone mount, connecting your smartphone is easier than ever as well. The gimbal is controllable with the DJI Mimo app, supports Bluetooth 5.0, and highlights several different modes to help simplify whatever you're trying to catch, such as Sport and Inception modes. Advanced characteristics, such as hand gesture control and body shape recognition, help round out its ease of use. You can attach any smartphone up to 3.3 inches wide in its phone cradle, and its magnetic phone holder and smartphone magnetic ring allow for fast and straightforward mounting and unmounting. The combined intelligence sensor even tells you when your smartphone is mounted. The redesigned handle is more convenient to grip at a 15-degree angle. It gives you several other improvements, such as accessibility to all ports while charging, and the strength to mount more accessories to the gimbal itself. The built-in battery runtime is approximately 15 hours, and it takes about 2.5 hours to charge, utilizing the included USB Type-C cable. Up next is our pick for best budget, and that goes to the OM. The iSteady X is an outstanding option for the budget-conscious, or those just wanting to see what all the fuss is about. OM took motivation from the success of the foldable Osmo Mobile 3 and the compactness of the Zhiyun Smooth Q2. Carrying phones up to 280 grams in weight and 90 millimeters in width, there are essentially no phones we can think of that the iSteady X doesn't work with. The gimbal highlights 270 degrees of tilt and 320 degrees of roll adjustment, as well as 320 degrees of pan adjustment. This enables you to not only keep a steady image as you move with your smartphone, but to also take benefit of a variety of rolls and modes supported by the gimbal. The gimbal's auto rotation trait will flip your phone over when you flip the gimbal upside down to get low-angle shots, so your footage keeps the same orientation. The gimbal connects to your smartphone through Bluetooth, and you can manage your phone from the gimbal, adjusting the front and rear camera. A mode selection button enables you to switch modes manually on the gimbal, letting you access such artistic modes as auto inception and dolly zoom. Moving right along, next on our list is our pick for best 2-axis, and that goes to the Zhiyun Smooth X. If you don't mind losing some stabilization performance for the cutest gimbal on earth, the Smooth X is for you. It is ultra compact and yet made even more small by its folding design. Nevertheless, while it's truly a pocket-sized gimbal, it can also be extended out telescopically, in which case it operates as a gimbal plus a selfie stick, enabling you to capture 2-axis stabilized footage and photos, including group shots, from more angles. The telescoping bar reaches approximately 10 inches, bringing the total elongated length of the Smooth X to nearly 20 inches. When the telescoping bar is retracted, the gimbal measures around 10 inches from end to end. It holds phones up to 3.5 inches through an adjustable mount, and it enables you to position your phone horizontally or vertically for standard as well as portrait shots. As your phone is connected, the orientation is easily switchable at the press of a button. An included battery gives 4 hours of average runtime, and even up to 5.5 hours in some apps with standby. Nevertheless, the Zhiyun Smooth X is not a conventional 3-axis gimbal. It only has motors that stabilize in the pan and roll axis, but not in the tilt axis. So, going up and down stairs, for example, will give shaky footage. Next is our pick for best with wireless charger, and that goes to the Moza Mini Me. The Moza Mini Me is the only gimbal that can wirelessly charge your smartphone and has an exciting number of different shooting modes. While these traits might seem irrelevant to many, it also has stabilization performance that is amongst the best within the sub-100 budget. The gimbal mount fits phones of 2.4 to 3.6 inches wide, and the unit can be started with the gimbal arm on the left or right side. While shooting, the Mini-Me can be powered by an external USB power source through its 5V 2A micro USB port, and the camera mount highlights a wireless charging plate that can concurrently charge a supported smartphone while shooting. The built-in 2100 mAh lithium-ion battery has the highest runtime of about 10 hours. The 3-axis gimbal has a 165-degree pitch, 310-degree roll, and 360-degree yaw, which helps produce sweeping panoramas. The gimbal's motion can be managed through 8 follow modes for smooth, expert tracking shots, as well as providing for manual control so you can choose the right position for your scene. You can also utilize Sport Gear mode to follow a fast-moving car without losing frames, Inception mode for a complicated Dutch tilt and pan motion, or use the one-key functions for instant recenter or 180-degree flip for selfies. Next is our pick for best for cinematographers, and that goes to the FreeFly Movi. The FreeFly Movi Cinema Robot is a gimbal created by filmmakers for filmmakers. Besides being an outstanding video stabilizer, its companion app, Movi app, makes it simple to perform various cinematic tricks. Still, it isn't cheap. It can support a payload of over 500 grams. It can support the biggest iPhones like the iPhone 7 Plus, iPhone 8 Plus, and iPhone XS Max. Larger Androids are also supported. It is almost U-shaped, unlike most monopod-styled gimbals. This makes it desirable to hold it with 2 hands and present additional stability. As you may expect for a gimbal of its value, the stabilization performance is exceptional and superior to the DJI Osmo Mobile 2. A big part of the Movi Cinema Robot is its independent companion app, Movi app. Unlike other gimbal companion apps, this app is well thought out and gives a lot of cinematic presets. This makes it straightforward to produce impressive video content. The Movi Cinema Robot takes 2 2600 mAh lithium-ion batteries that last for around 8 hours. This is lesser than the other gimbals on this page, but the Movi Cinema Robot utilizes powerful motors that can support a much higher payload. Last on our list for today is our pick for best for camera, and that goes to the TheTech G6. A more advanced follow-up to the G6 Plus, the G6 Max of TheTech holds up to 2.6 pounds, so cameras like the A7S can be mounted, yet it weighs only 1.5 pounds the G6 tradition, providing for easier maneuvering. There's a sliding quick-release plate for practical camera attachment. An action cam adapter and a smartphone adapter are also included, hence the 3-in-1 aspect of the gimbal. Although a small and lightweight model, the G6 Plus still offers top characteristics such as an OLED display and the continually rotating Inception mode accessible through just a single button press and can be set up to turn at virtually any angle. The gimbal is also splash-proof, and this will be beneficial in many of your activities with an action camera, amongst other applications. The tilt range is 280 degrees, roll range 330 degrees, and pan range a full 360 degrees. The camera mounting stand can also be switched to portrait mode for selfie capture and vlogging. The battery is built in and provides around 9 hours of operation, depending on your payload. The battery is rechargeable through an onboard USB Type-C port.
Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, then hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you loved it. Take a moment to hit the bell icon so you'll get notified of all our new latest uploads.